Okay, now I'm going to talk about some of the software we are using in microcontroller programming. I'm not going to talk about much more information about the software because we can learn the software step by step when we are implementing our project. Okay, in this video tutorial, I'm going to use basically three software. Those are MPLAB IDE, Micro-C and IC Prog, and also some additional two software. I will show you how to work with them, and PIC Simulator IDE and ISIS Professional. The first software I'm going to show is the MPLAB IDE. This is the most popular software that all the microcontroller programmers use today, and you can download this software from the Microchip website. It is free, and by using this software you can write assembly instructions or assembly code, and then you can compile this code. And also a powerful simulator is included in this software. You can simulate your code and see how your code is work in the microcontroller. You can double click the MPLAB IDE icon on your desktop. Before you start coding, you have to create a new project. You can create a new project here, and on the menu bar you can click project and open the project wizard. The project wizard is open, and click next, and here you have to select the device, the microcontroller that you are going to use. And here I am selected the PIC16F84A microcontroller, that what we are going to use in our project, and click next and again next. And here you have to save your project and give a suitable project name and then save it. Next. And in this step you can add your existing files to your project, and I'm not going to add any file. Next and finish. A project is created. Now you can add codes to your project and start implementing your project. Here I am created a new code, and you can see this is the assembly instruction code. Some assembly instructions are here. We will learn these assembly instructions later in our project, and how to compile and also how to compile your code, and these things we will talk in detail when we create our first project. The next software I'm going to show is the Micro-C. Not just like in the MPLAB IDE, in Micro-C we are using C programming language. You know that C is a high-level programming language. If you are already familiar with C programming language, or if you are familiar with C programming syntaxes, you can easily understand the programming concepts we are using in Micro-C. Micro-C is not another version of C, it is just the C programming language, and in Micro-C all the libraries and all the other files that are required to write programs for microcontrollers are included, so you don't want to worry about the libraries and other files we include. Everything is included here. In this software you can create a new project and select project and new project and give a suitable project name, and the place where you save your project. Here I save it on the desktop, and you can give a description if you want. And also here you have to select the device. I select the PIC16F84A microcontroller, and here you have to specify the clock speed that what you are going to use, and I am select it as 4. The 4 mean 4 megahertz. When you are implementing our project, I will tell you what is the clock speed and what is the importance of the clock speed. And here some of the configurations are here. You can configure. I select here to turn off the code protection and turn off the watchdog timer and the XT or crystal oscillator, and I will tell you step by step what is the code protection, what is the watchdog timer, and what is the oscillator when you are implementing the project. Okay, now everything's okay. Click OK button. Now we can start write coding here. Here you can see a very simple C program. The syntaxes are high-level C instructions. The next important software is the IC Prog. This is also free software you can download. We use this software to program your microcontroller. After you create your programmer, you can connect your microcontroller to the computer through the serial port, and then you can use this software to program or insert compiled version of your program to the microcontroller. And here also you have to select the microcontroller, and some of the other configurations are here. We will talk these things when we are implementing our first project. And these buttons are for our programming task. The first button here, read all. You can read your program or you can read existing program from your microcontroller. Next button is program all. By clicking this button, you can program your microcontroller, and the erase all button is provided here to erase existing programs of your microcontroller. Now PIC Simulator IDE. This is a powerful simulator, and you can see how your program works when you program it to the microcontroller. This is not a free software. You can buy this software. And here I am going to load a sample program, and this is my sample program. From tools, there are a lot of tools provided in this software. Here I am select microcontroller view, and the microcontroller I am selected here is the PIC 16F84A. The pin configuration, all the pins are shown here, and I can simulate my code, simulate and start. This is a very simple program, and it change the voltage from 0 to 5 of all the port A pins of PIC 16F A microcontroller. You can see how the voltages are changing, graphically shown, and easily we can understand how our code is working. And also a lot of other tools are provided here. Some of them are and LCD module and 7 segments, and when you write codes to the 7 segment displays and LCD modules, also you can simulate them using this software and see how your code is working. Okay, the next software is ISIS Professional. This is a very powerful simulator, and you can use this software not only to simulate microcontroller program. You can design, you can simulate all kind of electronic circuits. This is one of my favorite software, and this is also not a free software. You have to purchase this software, and this software is not essential for our project. And this is the working environment, and this is a little bit complex software, and you can learn this software step by step using the tutorials, and online tutorials are also provided. And I will show you sample project. File, open design, and 16 series. Okay, PIC clock. This is a digital clock design using PIC microcontroller, and we can simulate this software and see how our circuit is working. You can see here a LCD module is connected to the microcontroller through several digital ICs, and this is how your circuit is working. This is a really powerful software, and you can use this to design, simulate all kind of electronic circuits. Okay, now the introduction part of our video tutorial is over, and please note that we need only MPLAB IDE, Micro C and IC Prog to implement our project. And okay, now it is time to start our project.